Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and I'm here to do your reading for Scorpio for love and relationships for November 2018. This is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. And please check your moon and rising signs as well. Check out those videos because it can give you a bigger picture of what is going on. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me for that. That's the only way I can really connect just with your energy and your specific situation to give you guidance and answers as to what's going on in your life. Okay? So today I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and also the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck by Victoria Mosley. And this is a love and relationship reading for the sign of Scorpio. And how this works is this side over here, Scorpio, will represent your energy. This side over here will represent the other person. And by the other person, that can be your wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other. If you're not in a relationship, it can be the person that you're talking to or have a crush on. It can even be an ex-partner. So take it however it resonates to your particular situation. And I've already shuffled and meditated over the cards. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, Scorpio. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower in reverse. So this is a major arcana, Scorpio. I feel like there's a lot happening for you this month. The Tower speaks of change, okay? This change can often be very abrupt, very harsh in its manner. It can be very unexpected, okay? I feel like for you, there may have been one or two significant events that have happened or are happening that have really shaken up your world, okay? So it's kind of turned you upside down. And with the Tower card, there are a lot of outside influences that are affecting you right now. And I don't want to say that it's only external, because I do believe that we have control over our lives for the most part. But with the Tower card, there can be external factors as well, okay? But there's a lot of change. There's a lot of and I know people often see the Tower card, they get afraid. It can be bad things, it can be negative things, but I'm here to tell you that those things needed to happen in order for you to wake you up, in order to change your direction in life. And with it in reverse, I think it's even more significant. I feel like you are or were resisting those changes, and the universe, spirit, God has stepped in to help you, put you on the right path, okay? So I really don't see the Tower card as negative, even though a lot of people think that it is. It's the breaking down of whatever it is that was unstable, and that just means we can rebuild, okay, guys? Now, underneath that, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a love reading. So I feel like you might be dealing with a water sign person here, Scorpio. And that can be Cancer, another Scorpio, or a Pisces. If not, the person you're dealing with is very emotional, okay? They might be a little bit younger than you. They might be a little bit immature. But what I'm seeing here is that they are immature emotionally. And I feel like you've been working on this relationship for some time. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like there's a sense that even though you've put in a lot of work here, it's not progressing, or this person hasn't put in the work that you have. But for some reason, this Tower card is here. So there's been some type of shakeup in your relationship. There's been something very drastic that's happened. Okay. Now, this person, this Knight of Cups person, they can be very, like I said, emotional, very overly emotional. They can be jealous. They can be obsessive. They can be very clingy. There's a lot of insecurity is what I'm feeling with them. Okay. And it might have got to the point where, you know, things just had to change. There might have been a big fight, a big argument. There might have been a breakup here. But it was necessary. Whatever happened, I believe was divinely guided and was necessary. Okay. So we're going to see where this goes, Scorpio. The first card you have represents your energy. And you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So you are a water sign, Scorpio, and the Five of Cups talks about emotions. I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. There's a sense of sadness here that you're having. There's a sense of loss. This person could have betrayed you. So I see you sad. I see you grieving over something. Okay. But you are ready to end that grieving process with it in the reverse. You're ready to move on. You're ready to let go of the past. Okay. So whatever it is that's happened between you and this other person, you're ready to forgive, or if it was them that hurt you, you're ready to accept their apology. You're ready to move on. And I do feel like you do want to work on this relationship. Okay, so, you know, you might be feeling sorry for yourself, or have in the past, because of the things that have happened, but I feel like you're ready to move on from that negative energy and start something new. Okay. Now, the other person, they have the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords energy, they might not be talking to you at this time. There might have been a separation, or they're just not communicating with you. Okay. Swords is often about mental things or communication. So they might just be being very silent, very quiet. They might be giving you the cold shoulder. They might actually not be feeling well. With the Four of Swords, they can be resting. They can be sick. They can be ill. Or they're just needing to take a break from you and from the relationship itself. Okay. So this might be a time where they might not be giving you a lot of information. They might not be talking to you. They might not be telling you how they feel or what's going on in their life. And it can be very frustrating. But I feel like they are needing this time to themselves to heal, to think about things, and it's not necessarily a bad card. Okay, I don't really see them as being I don't really feel like they're being childish or selfish in this card. I feel like they really need some time to themselves. Okay. So the next card you have, Scorpio, represents your emotions, and you have the Death card. So I don't want you to be afraid of this. You know, people see the Death card in a reading and they get afraid. It does not mean you're going to die. It does not mean that someone is going to die. The Death card is a major arcana, and what it speaks about is transition. Okay? There's something in your life that is ending. Okay? This can be a relationship, but when it's in your house of emotions, what it tells me is that the way you felt about this person in the past, that is changing. Okay? The Death card is all about transformation. I feel like there's been a lot of negative, dark energy in the past. And that could be with this person, it could be with you, it could be with, your history of relationships in general. I feel like you are changing your mindset. You're changing the way you think about relationships in general. And you can see the sun coming up here over the between these two towers. So even though there's an ending here, there's a new beginning. Okay, and that's what the death card is all about. So for you, Scorpio, you could be going through a very, very important phase in your life. With the tower card here, something could have happened that really shook your world up. And I don't think, even though it seemed bad at the time, or it seems scary, or it's, painful, there's something good that's going to come out of it. You are transforming. You are ready to move on to something better. With this being in your house of emotions, you might be getting rid of a lot of emotional baggage from your past and even from past lives. So I feel like this is a good card. It's a card of transition. It's a card about starting fresh, starting new. It might be with this person. It might not be. Okay, we're going to see where this goes. But I feel like you have a whole new outlook on relationships in general. And it doesn't just have to be within love. It can be within your family, your friends. You're emotionally changing. You're emotionally maturing. And that's a good thing. Okay. Now, the other person, they have the Two of Cups in reverse for their emotions. So this can be a breakup. This can be a separation. But the Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It is a soulmate energy. Even in the reverse, it's still a good card. I do feel like you're not really speaking to each other right now, or you're not communicating very well. There has been some type of breakdown in communication. Can be a separation, but that soulmate energy is still there. That connection is still there. So I don't really see this as the end of your relationship. It might just be that you're taking a break from each other. They're just feeling like they need to take a break from this. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. If there was a big fight, with the Tower card, if there was a disagreement or something that happened, they're wanting to take some time to themselves and regroup and maybe just focus on their emotions and what they want from the relationship so they can come back to you fresh, okay? Now, the final cards here we have are going to be the potential for the relationship for the month of November. And two cards popped out for you. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I do feel like there is going to be a separation here. For some of you, it might require moving out. If you're living together, if you're living with someone, this could be you're going to be separated physically for a time period. I don't feel like it's going to be permanent. For some of you, I'm thinking it's going to be a couple months, maybe even a few weeks. But with the Nine of Cups in reverse, emotionally, you're feeling very drained. You feel like this really wasn't what you wanted, okay? This wasn't what you wanted for this relationship. This wasn't how you planned it. This wasn't what you had envisioned for it. And it's very disappointing. So you're very disappointed in yourself and your partner. But you're realizing that it does take two people to make a relationship work. And you are seeing seeing things in a new light with the Death card here. So we're going to see what your advice cards say with the Oracle cards. And for your Oracle card, you have compassion. And you have let your friends help you. And it says ask for and accept support from others. So Scorpio, I feel like it's been a very trying month for you. And maybe even the past year has been difficult. This is telling you that you have people around you that will help you, that love you, that want to help you. You're very proud. You don't like to ask for help. But this is telling you that you have a very strong support system around you that will help you get through this difficult time. And it does feel very difficult. I'm not going to lie. This reading has a lot of difficult energy in it. But you're strong, you're resilient, and you need to accept the help where it is being offered, okay? Now with the compassion card here, for a lot of you, I feel like you just want to give up. You just want to give up on relationships in general, you know? Is this even worth trying to fix or trying to work on? This is saying to have compassion. No relationship is perfect. No person is perfect. And you're not perfect either, Scorpio. None of us are perfect. It's telling me that you need to have compassion for others and also for yourself. You're very, very hard on yourself. And some of these, you know, whatever it is that's happened here with the Tower card, you might be blaming yourself for a lot of it, okay? But I do see a lot of external factors here that played in. So please try not to judge yourself too harshly or the other person. They can only offer you love in their own capacity, okay? And then that's something I think you're beginning to understand with the Death card here. You're beginning to understand that how they show love or how they offer love is not always the same as how you do it. So I do think you are learning compassion for yourself and for others. And that is, that's going to help you out greatly in your relationships and in your life in general. Okay? So there you have it, Scorpio. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment. I love to read all of your comments and hear about your personal situations. And if you'd like a private reading, you can contact me for that. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and share this. And I just want to say thank you so much to everyone for watching, and have a great rest of the month.